Now the moment we've all been waiting for.
I am Nate Riggle, and you are listening to The Way of the Bonfire. Hey, good people. This is the podcast where we focus on bringing the world together in the best ways possible so that good, hardworking people can finally stop waiting to make the most of their lives. And today I want to talk about that subject, waiting, but not in the way that you think. Sometimes we do have to wait. And I'm just talking about the little moments in between things in our day. Whether you're flying by the seat of your pants or you have like this perfectly productive schedule where you say, during these hours, I'm going to do this and this and this, and I'm going to transition between these things this way. There are also these moments of waiting that come just randomly, whether you're waiting for something to load on your computer or you're standing in a line somewhere, and it could be just any little moment before, like you have a meeting and you've already done all your prep, but it doesn't make sense to start something else, or you're waiting for somebody to show up to a lunch. It could be just about anything. And I want to ask just this question, and I think it will help anybody who hears it and honestly considers what they could do with this time. And that's, what are you doing while you're waiting for something? Pay attention to that this week. Think about, okay, I'm waiting. Ooh, perfect time to go on my phone and play this game. Ooh, I'm going to go on, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just going to go catch up on my Instagram or my TikTok or whatever you're for men. I honestly think men just love YouTube. I think that's our drug of choice. I know it is for me. I love to just go and watch praying mantises fight or something crazy like that, but not that there's anything inherently wrong with that. But if it's your default, I think that there's some real time we could rescue in there. If we're telling ourselves we don't have time to do all these things that are better for us, what about those moments? Are you going right to whatever your brain is defaulted to? And usually it's a phone or something. Are you really thinking about it? Are you thinking like, you know what? I could do some toe touches right now. I've been trying this the last couple of days, and it's been really helpful to me to say, okay, while this thing loads, while this processes my podcast that I'm about to upload, I'm just not going to sit here and stare at the screen to see if it's done processing, because that would be a waste of time. I'm not going to go tab out and look at whatever news or something to kill the time is going to be. Although it's tempting to go and get distracted and feel like you're being productive just by staying on that same thing, that same device or channel or whatever you're on. What if you just did something totally different and said, all right, what has high impact for me that I can do quickly? And that might just be staring at the wall and letting your thoughts decompress for a minute. That might be looking around and noticing what's happening in your environment. It's a way to stop and change things up and get something back that's been taken from you, either by your own habits and vices and the way that we've been programmed to react and default to try to find something to always fill the time with, usually the phone. But what about just listening to some music for a minute? What about texting somebody that you love and sending them a quick note instead of trying to hurry up and be so efficient and learn something new from 5 more minutes of that podcast? Honestly, if you have just a couple minutes and you're waiting for something, I hope you're really thinking about that and saying, what else could I do with this moment? Go get them. Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast today. I hope it had impact and meaning, but I really would like it if you work more on becoming that bonfire in your life for yourself and for other people, and start really going after that growth and that change that you've been waiting for. I promise I can help you get started on that. at changewithnate.com, or you can go to the business website and we'll teach you how to grow in ways that really compound. That's at wayfirelabs.com. Either way, I hope to hear from you soon. Get on the calendar and we'll see you on the next one.